Hello everyone, welcome to my channel IndiaGATE. This is Nandani Sharma and in this session we talk about C operator. Now, tricks, tips and important points. So please subscribe my channel and click on bell icon for all notification of new videos. Come to the point. So what is a C operator? So C operator are basically signifies the operation to be performed. There are four types of this C operator. First is your arithmetical operator, second is your relational operator, third is your logical operator, and fourth is your bitwise operator. Now come to the more simplification and clarification of this one by one, and this type of operator is further divided into the various categories. Like your first arithmetical operator is divided into the binary arithmetic operator, unary arithmetic operator, and ternary or tertiary arithmetic operator. Now here unary operator is also divided into two parts, that is your increment and decrement. Now next is your relational operator. So relational operator have six types. First is your equal to, second is not equal to, third is your less than, fourth is your greater than or equal to, and fifth is your greater than, and last is your greater than and equal to. Now third is your logical operator, and in the logical operator there are three operators. First one is your negation, second one is your and third is your or logical operator. Now in the case of the bitwise or operator, there are various subparts. First is your bitwise negation, second is bitwise and, third is bitwise or, fourth is bitwise exclusive or XOR, and sixth is bitwise left shift and bitwise right shift. Now come to the first C operator, that is your arithmetical operator. So arithmetical operator is defined as they are used to perform simple arithmetic calculation. Here first is your binary operator, like your plus, minus, multiplication, division and modulus. And second is your binary unary arithmetic operator. So it is also two types. First is your increment and second is your decrement. So in the case of increment, it is further divided into two types. First is your pre-increment like this and post-increment like this. Now in the case of the decrement operator, minus, it is further divided into two parts. First is pre-decrement and second is post-decrement. Now there is important point is that in the case of the pre-increment, firstly we change the value of the given operator and variable, then use that value, and in the post increment or decrement operator we can firstly use that values and then change the values. So come to this example. Here example is given like a equal to 5, then a plus plus equal to 5 and a minus minus is also equal to 5, because it is your what, that is your post decrement. And so we firstly what is do, we use that given values. Now in the pre-increment or decrement we can usually firstly change the value. So the value of 5 is 5. Now in the pre-increment the value of a plus plus a is going to be 6 and minus minus a is going to be 4. Now come to the ternary operator. So in the case of the ternary operator we can use conditional expressions like a question mark and colon. So here colon is used for the separating the values of true and false. If condition is true, then this is going to be output, else other is going to be output like this. here. Now example is given, y equal to 5 less than 6. Now we found that 5 is less than 6, so it is true. So we easily say that the output of y is equal to 1. And in other example, y equal to 6 less than 5. Now this is false. So the second, that is your 0, is the output of the y. Now come to the relational operator. So these operators are used for the comparison between the two expressions. Now we discuss these operators which is given here with example and symbols. First is your equal to operator. The symbol of the equal to operator like this, and for example 5 is equal to 5. Yes, this is true. So the output is 1. And second not equal to operator, that is represented like this. And come to the example, 5 is not equal to 5. This is the what? False. So false is represented like 0 output. Third is your less than. So less than is represented like this, and 5 is less than 5. This is false. So output is 0. Next is your less than or equal to. So it is represented like this, and here come to the example, 5 is less than or equal to 5. So output is your true. Why? Because 5 is not less than 5, but 5 here is less than what? 5. Here OR operator is used. So if any one is true, then the output is going to be true, means 1. And next is your greater than. So 5 is greater than 5. No, this is false, so output is 0. Now next is your F, that is your greater than or equal to. So 5 is greater than or equal to means it is also same like less than or equal to. So here output is 1. Now come to the next operator, that is your logical operator. So include functions such as AND, NOT, or operators and functions that are used to evaluate the logical expressions. Here come to the first logical negation, that is represented like this symbol. Okay, now come to the truth table of the logical negation. If the input is 0, then the output is going to be 1. If input is 1, then output is what? 0, means negation. Just negate the any values or input. So come to the example. Here in the parenthesis given 5 is less than 5, which is what? False, because so it is giving the 0. Now negating the 0, we can found the what? 1. And in the other hand, if negation the value 5 is greater than equal to 5, so here the condition is going to be true, but after the negating it is going to be 0. So here logical negation is used to convert the true statement into false and false statement into true, and vice versa. Now come to the next, that is a logical AND. So logical AND is represented by double ampersand symbol. Now come to the truth table. Here inputs are A and B, and output is represented like A logical and B. So if both inputs like A and B is 0 and 0, then it produces 0, means false value. If the value of A is 0 but value of B is 1, then it is also produce 0. And if the value of A is 1 and the value of B is 0, then it is also produce 0, means false value. But in the case of both are 1, then it is produce 1, else it produce 0 in any condition. Now come to the solution. So solution is given 5 is less than 6 logical and 6 is greater than 5. Now here we know that 5 is greater than 6, this is false, so we represent like 0. And here 6 is greater than 5, yes, it is true. So this is represented as 1. Now 0, logical and 1 is what? 0. Because we know that any input is going to be 0, then output is also 0. And other example, if 6 is greater than 4, logical and 4 is less than 3, so we get here 1 logical and 0, which is also 0. And in the next example, 4 is greater than 3, logical and 4 is less than 3, so we get 4 less than 3 is true, so 1, and this is 0 because it is false. So when apply the logical AND operator, we get 0. But in the case 4 is greater than 3, this is true, and 4 is greater than 2 is greater than 1, this is also true. So 1 logical and 1 is equal to 1. That is your output. Now come to the next logical operator, that is logical OR. It is represented like this symbol. Okay. And come to the truth table of logical OR. Here inputs are A and B and output is represented like A, logical OR B. So in the case of the logical OR, if any input is 1, so it produces 1, else it produces 0. Means both input is false, then it produces false, else it produces true. So come to the example here, 5 is greater than 6, it is your false, means 0, and 6 is greater than 5, it is true. So using of logical OR operator, we get here output as 1, and else in other case we get here 1, and in the case of 1 1 we get also 1. Now come to the next operator, that is your bitwise operator. So in C has a distinction of supporting special operator is known as bitwise operator for manipulation of the data as bit label. So first is your bitwise negation. It is represented like this. For example, if A equal to 110, 3 times 1 0, then negation of A is represented like 0 0 1, 3 times 0 1, means it is just converting the value 1 into 0 and 0 into 1 and vice versa. Now come to the next, that is your bitwise AND, and we know that properties of AND it is represented as single %, like this. If the value of A is 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 1, and the value of B is like 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1, then the value of A and B is given like 7 times 0 1, and we know that if any value of A or B is 0, then it produces 0. If both value is 1 1, then it produces 1, else 0. Now come to the next, that is your bitwise OR, and it is represented like this symbol. Here in the above value, we got the above value in the AND bitwise AND operation. So now A bitwise OR is equal to 8 times 1, and if any one input value of A or B is 1, then output is always 1. Now come to the bitwise exclusive OR or XOR. So it is represented like this symbol, and in the case of the bitwise exclusive OR, if both bits are same, means 0 0, then it produces 0, else if any bit is different, means both bit is different, then it produces 1. Means if 0 0 means same bit, then the output is 0. 0 1, then output is 1, because here both are the different. Here if 1 1 1 and 1, then the value is 0. If 1 0, then the value is what? 1. Okay, in the case of exclusive OR. Now come to the next. For the example, here the value of A is given like this and the value of given like this. Then the XORing of the A and B is given like 0 1 1 0 0. Now come to bitwise left shift and bitwise right shift. So here in the case of the bitwise left shift, the representative symbol is given like 2 times less than. And for example, here 11011 is left shift 2 times. So we get the output is like here 01100, because in their side when we shifting these two 1 we get 0 1 1 0 0. And in the another example 4 times 1, then we get here shifting this left shifting these 3 places. So we get here the value is 11000, means 3 times. Now in the another bitwise right shift, so it is represented in 2 times greater than symbol. So when we shifting the right hand side of the operator in 3 places, so we get here it is represented like what? 0 0 0 1 1. And if 5 times given 1 is shifting the 4 places, 4 right shift, then we get here it is represent like 4 times 0 1. Now this session is end here. I hope you understand all the points. Thank you for watching.